Alright, welcome back. Okay, so in the last update we did a bunch of side reports, but now I believe it's time to get back to the main story, shall we? The fight for Gearlandia. Yeah, we need to do that dumbass suicide mission that Damon cooked up. So, it's not going to be great. The question is this. We need to go hit 3 switches in order to line up the tracks for the cart full of dynamite to blow a hole through the Citadel's front gate. All the while avoiding enemy fire. So yeah, this mission sounds about as good as it is. So yeah, sounds like a really crackerjack plot. As to be expected from fucking General Damon. However, Alicia's back in the game, so this won't be that hard. This mission is not as hard as it may seem. Mainly because I'm going to take the long path to the right to avoid a lot of the main gunfire. Yeah, it would be pretty stupid to head first into the hail of bullets that are no doubt going to be aimed at us. So that's why you gotta play it sneaky and go to the right and, you know, go off the little side path where they don't see you as well. So for the most part, it's going to be the dirty pair, Alicia and Aika. Mainly Alicia's going to be doing most of the heavy lifting, but Aika's going to do a little bit of cleanup work.
Let's get started. I wish you good luck and happy hunting.
There are 3 switches total. Let's clear the way. Squad 7, move out! Foot soldiers, mortars, tanks, you name it, they'll be sending it all at us.
So yeah, lots of shit to contend with right now.
Switch to switch.
So yeah, not great,
soldiers.
not great.
Move
Awesome
out.
plan, General! But it's no big deal, because we're going to give Alicia a ton of orders that make her just a
This
beast.
is an order!
Maybe not invincible, but a beast
Brace
nonetheless.
up and get ready to defend yourself.
Yeah, Alicia is not invincible for this mission. Keep that in mind. She may be a Valkyrie, but she is still prone to gunfire. Even with all these orders that I'm giving to her, even with awakened potential, it gets a bit dicey here and there.
My turn, okay?
So yeah, like I said, be sneaky. Go off to the right.
The smell of fresh soil.
Don't be stupid and run head first toward the tracks and where everyone's going to be. Just go right, run like hell, and maybe shoot the ace that's coming up. You know, if you feel like it. There's 2 aces, by the way.
Can't beat the
There's
smell
a
of fresh
tank,
soil.
and then there's an old friend of ours.
My turn, okay? Can't beat the smell of fresh soil. Enemy sighted.
Matt's the
Don't
cleaner.
even think of dodging.
Clean this.
Please hit.
I don't even think I needed the penetration order. ZM Car 8,
My
baby.
wounds are healing.
Thank you, mysterious body. Great potential, by the way.
Enemy
But
unit
there are
spotted.
2 aces on this map, like I mentioned.
Enemy
So who's
unit,
our other
you can
ace?
stop me?
Oh, they're hiding in the grass over there.
Moving out. Think you can stop me?
And actually, our other ace here is an old acquaintance of ours. It's Oswald the Steel. Hey, we remember him. Way back when we first met Zaka. Back then he was called Oswald the Iron. Somehow he's come back from the dead, you know, after being shot in the face. And he also got himself an improved title.
My wounds
So
are
that's pretty
healing.
neat. Good for you, Oswald.
Take down
You're gonna die again. I hope you're ready.
My turn, okay? Think you can stop me?
Yeah, Alicia just... Awaken potential, what can I say? It's a good order. So bye, Oswald. Again?
My wounds are healing.
Who knows, maybe we'll see him again later on. Maybe. Sometimes double movement does not want to proc.
Moving out. Enemy unit spotted. Once more.
And sometimes it does. Oh, I love it when that happens. Yeah, this is when things get kind of left to RNG. How many times resist crossfire actually procs, whether or not you get the double movement potential to activate, and also if Alicia can survive all these bullets that she's going to be receiving.
Okay, that's the first switch down. Keep it up, Sevens.
I'm a weapon. No, a shield.
Hey, the Valkyria potential.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
So yeah, that's 2 switches already.
Great.
That's part of the benefit of being
Just
sneaky.
one left to go.
But now they all see Alicia, and they're not too happy.
Get it done.
Ah, Ragnade. It makes everything better. Now here's my dilemma right now. I cannot use defense boost on Aika to go send her to get the last switch, which is very close to where she is. And I did not really want to risk doing evade boost. Yeah, that was... It put me in a bit of a bind here. So I figured, okay, I'm gonna just keep using Alicia. Hopefully she gets another double movement potential. Hopefully. Maybe she can press the other switch. Problem is, minefield. So, couldn't walk through that. So I had to go the long way all the way back to where I came from. So yeah, double movement is useful, but it doesn't exactly protect you from fucking mines. So there's the last switch. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of this tank. Again, when you see Alicia in non-Valkyrie mode destroy a tank like it's nothing, you should probably just throw your guns down and say, you know what? Not worth it. And just leave. Just leave.
Can't beat the smell. Think you can stop me?
So unfortunately, double movement did not want to proc again. No, I'm not that lucky. Sadly enough. And I couldn't kill any of these targets. They all had slightly more health than I had bullets. Oh, those reinforcements aren't going to be coming soon enough. I love it when my units just no-sell a shock trooper. They just duck out of oncoming fire. She didn't even see that guy shoot. That's like fucking spider sense. Unfortunately, yeah. Okay, remember the last update when I said my scouts can't take a rocket to the face unless they have a bunch of orders? Yeah, Alicia can take a rocket to the face, but just the one. How did I'm amazed that a Lancer was able to, like, shoot her twice. Twice! Maybe it's just my bad history with using Lancers on infantry, but I can never get that to work. Never! And yet somehow the Empire has managed to hit not one, but two, to my memory, two of my infantry units. Fucking hit Rosie in the face, and then they two-shotted Alicia.
Brace up and get ready to defend yourself.
That just blows my mind. Anyway, Alicia's not doing so hot now. Fortunately, her sister-in-arms, Aika here, is gonna go pick her up and hit the last of the switches.
You can do this. Trust in yourself.
Right, here I go.
Okay, that pollen allergy thing is starting to become a bit of a nuisance. I guess that makes sense because she's a sky pirate and she's in the air a lot. She probably isn't, like, used to pollen and grass and stuff like that. I don't know. But still, that just seems a bit weird that that's Aika's Achilles heel.
Medic! Please stay strong. I'm on my way. You, medic, over here, quick!
Okay, Aika, you know who Fina is, though, right?
Alright.
Whatever, double movement saves the day.
Try not to leave yourself open.
And there you go. Mission over. So yeah, Alicia got knocked out,
Yes,
but
hit all
she's
three of the
fine.
switches.
She'll be fine for the next mission.
Excellent job, Lieutenant Gunther. All right, we're sending the explosives down. Once we blow the gate...
So let's see how well General Damon's plan works out with the whole, you know, cart full of dynamite. Why wouldn't the Imperials just shoot this? Or put a tank in its way? No? Clearly it just works.
Operation complete. The road's
Oh,
open, Sevens.
friggin' how fantastic. General Damon's plan works. Mainly because we're awesome. The CM Car 5. Get that baby shit out of my face.
Great. There's a clear path
We
to the
did it.
Citadel.
Proud warriors of Gallia, I must commend you. You have breached Ghirlandio's gates.
Ghirlandaio? That's how it's pronounced? Huh. I always thought it was Ghirlandio.
The Valkyria.
Whatever.
We meet again. It looks like fate is...
Selvaria does not have her lance for once.
You have already defeated me once, as a Valkyria. Still, I have come to fight you again. It's a matter of pride, but this time...
Selvaria is so cool.
I will face you as a woman.
Nice.
This will be our last time then. One of us is going to die here. Now. We fight!
Selvaria is so fucking cool. Oh, she's great. And that gun of hers is amazing. We're gonna get to that soon enough. But first, I believe we have some commendations coming our way.
Lieutenant Welcome Gunther, step forward. For your squads...
Again, I never use these royal weapons, but if you want to get a trophy, you gotta get all the weapons, including all the royal weapons. Which you may or may not get, even if you do every mission perfect. Because these are randomly generated. Oh boy, isn't that just swell. Those are the worst kind of trophies, the trophies that are determined by RNG.
Your allegiance to Galia stand firm.
Go figure. Whatever, I never use those guns anyway.
Here are details on the current operation.
Okay, so this mission we gotta fight Selvaria again. Now on the plus side, Selvaria is not gonna be in her Valkyrie form. So that's good. On the downside, however, she has a really kick-ass gun. and she's gonna use it to dangerous efficiency. Yeah. That gun you saw her hold in that cutscene? That's called the Room, or the Rum, or it's R-U-H-M. I don't know how it's pronounced, whatever. Anyway, it's basically a shock trooper's machine gun with the range of a fucking sniper rifle. It can shoot a bunch of times from really far away, and she is a damn good shot. However, fortunately enough, if you manage to beat Selvaria on this mission, the mission's complete. However, she's not alone on this mission. She does have some backup. But, fortunately, we have Alicia on our side. And Alicia kicked her ass once as a Valkyrie, so let's have a rematch, shall we? The fight of the century. Alicia versus Selvaria. The Baker versus the Commander. Oh, this is gonna be good.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Take out their commander and claim Gearlendio. Squad 7, move out! Move out, Sevens. Use the stairs and elevators on
Okay,
either side to head
this
for the
mission
top.
for me was more or less a game of luck. Because, as I said, the only unit you need to really worry about is Selvaria. And she's planted herself on top of the wall of Gearlandia. Gearlandio? Whatever this place is called. She's planted herself up there with her really kick-ass gun. Now, I'm gonna give Alicia a ton of orders. Like Awaken Potential, Attack Boost, Defense Boost, all of that good stuff. In order for her to be able to take a couple shots.
Brace up and get ready to defend yourself.
And now we get to the RNG part, which is where I need to get a headshot on Selvaria. Here's the thing. Selvaria has a habit of ducking.
Protection is weakened.
She will duck. So unless you proc undodgeable shot, this is going to be a bit hard for you. It was hard for me. Trust me. This was very much a mission based on luck. This was like my third or so attempt that I actually got it. But yeah, just hammer on the orders. Penetration, attack boost, defense boost, awaken potential, and then just use the rest of those turns to get Alicia into position and then just start taking pot shots at Selvaria. Look how fast that fucking gun shoots. Look at it. That gun is awesome. It is amazing. So here's what I did. I was playing sneaky and I got into a little area where Selvaria can't shoot me. And then I just took pot shots at her head.
Don't even think
Like
of
this. Undodgeable shot, game over. And we win! A bit anticlimactic, I must say.
Operation complete. Secure the enemy commander.
Two nothing. Alicia kicks your ass.
You have defeated me. It's over.
Oh,
I need to
Selvaria.
ask you, tell me, how do you live as a Valkyria? How do you deal with the weight of that all the time?
I fought because I loved you.
Oh,
And what drove you to take up
that.
arms?
It wasn't voluntary.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
The truth is, I never became one because I wanted to. And even now,
It's because Faldio was a
I still
dick.
don't know what to do.
They both became Valkyries because of assholes.
It scares me.
I see. You bear a heavy burden without the aid of purpose. So I was defeated by a girl without commitment to a cause.
Freeze right there, War Witch!
Oh boy, here comes General Damon.
Hands up! No funny business.
Dude, don't. What the fuck? She had her hands up. She surrendered. Nice feather in your hat, asshole.
We finally bagged a Valkyria. Good work.
Me, by myself, I did it. Yeah.
There was no call for violence. She had surrendered.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth. Impertinent.
Who just won you this fucking battle?
Evil magic. She's dangerous. The only way I'm comfortable with her is when she's unconscious.
Oh, of course, you piece of shit.
General, in the name of mercy, I beg you.
That frickin' feather.
Out with it.
Do with me what you will. I ask only one thing. Spare the lives of the men you've taken captive,
See, look how cool Selvaria is.
and let the militia escort them to their fate.
Well, that's awfully nice of Selvaria.
Rats escorting rats.
You know,
Sounds like a perfect match. Stand up, witch.
what a douche. I don't like Damon. He is a fucking scumbag.
I don't think there's much chance we'll be meeting again.
Aw, man.
That said, I'll admit I am curious. When the time comes to make a choice, what cause will your life finally serve? Farewell.
Bye, Selvaria.
A glorious
See you in Project Cross Zone 2.
Tyran Grease immediately.
And that fighting game with all the anime characters.
Orlandio.
Although this next section's called the Valkyrie's Flame. Which means I don't think it's gonna end very well for Damon.
I could easily get used to this. It's my throne for a day.
General, you look like you belong there, considering what you've accomplished.
Yeah, go ahead. Kiss his ass even more, frickin' brown noser.
Blow to the Empire. I proceeded to capture the Valkyria alive.
Yeah, you totally did it all by yourself, Damon.
Come to think of it, that promotion to Marshal may not be far off.
General,
Yeah?
the crew you sent with the prisoners. When did they all leave?
Well, now, let's see. I guess around 3 hours ago.
Excellent. That should be enough time.
For what? You're just a bird in a cage now. A cage from which you will never emerge. Have you forgotten yourself, witch?
You are the one who is...
That she's a Valkyrie. Oh, this isn't gonna end well for you. Well,
Witness the power of the Valkyria's flame. Fed by the dying embers of her own life, it blossoms into Hell's own inferno.
so I think this is what Maximilian was talking about.
Shoot her!
You monster!
Ooh. That's... well... alright then. Bye, Damon.
Lord Maximilian,
And no one cares that he died.
all glory to you.
Aw, man. But I care that Selvaria dies. She was cool. And that looks ominous. That wasn't so bad. Oh. Oh. It puts holes in trees. Oh my goodness. I don't think we got far enough away. Damn.
The Valkyria.
Huh. I can see why Maximilian kind of ordered that. It's pretty much a WMD.
What the? The whole damn Citadel's up and erased.
No way! Is this part of a Valkyria's power too?
It's kind of the last power of the Valkyria.
Last claimed all of Gallia's main army.
That's not great. But then again, what did they ever do? The militia did all the heavy lifting.
So this is the purpose of your life?
Wilkin! Wilkin! Bad news.
Bad news? I think we kind of noticed it.
News than what we just saw.
Yeah, what's been...
I just got word from Randbreeze. An emergency dispatch. A massive unidentified weapon is barreling through Cloden en route to Randbreeze now.
Oh, that's not good. So on top of the main army being destroyed,
serious?
now we have another giant Empire-based weapon. On the plus side, Damon's dead, so I guess that's alright.
The Maiden's Shield.
Although that little, that picture does not look that nice. The Marmota. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty big. That's a lot bigger than the Batimus. Oh, boy. That looks a lot bigger than the Batimus. On the plus side, I guess we don't have to deal with Selvaria while we're trying to blow this up. Oh, man. I made myself sad now. It has giant fans on the back! What purpose do those serve?
The Clodin wildwood is but a tender flower patch before the Marmota.
Your Grace, a massive explosion was reported at the Citadel at Ghirlandaio, sir. Our rear guard and Gallia's primary force were both caught in the blast and obliterated.
I see. Then Selvaria has performed her duty.
Oh, aren't you distraught?
Now nothing remains to stay.
Yeah, of course.
Continue the march
You know,
to the Gallian
one of your most loyal soldiers just gives up her life, and you're just like, oh, well, good. That works. What a dick.
The Empire's ultimate weapon passed unhindered through the thick of Clodin's woods, said to be impenetrable to all but bird and beast.
So just get a bunch of birds to like, attack it. Just throw a bunch of birds and... Wait, bird and beast? Hans! We'll use Hans! That's our ultimate weapon!
Leaving the fortress site of the Citadel at Ghirlandaio behind, the militia raced to the capital's southern gates to intercept it.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the game plan for this is. I mean, we handled the Valkyrie, so...
Through Clodin's forest. The report identifies it as one of their most tightly guarded development projects. It closely matches plans for a terrestrial dreadnought, Marmota.
I love that word, dreadnought. It just sounds so cool.
Large caliber cannons, a battleship on legs.
Does it actually have legs? Is this thing gonna be a fucking transformer?
It's one ridiculous tank after the other from these people.
Agreed. They do have a habit of making giant tanks.
Is aboard the Marmota in person.
Oh cool, then let's just go pop them in the head.
Are you serious? How did he get there so quickly?
Regardless, we need to stop that thing, or the capital will be in danger.
Exactly how are we gonna do that?
Oh sure, just gotta stop it. It's a battleship, boss. How are we gonna stop it?
We'll be cooperating with the Randbreeze Royal Guard in effecting Operation Maiden's Shield.
See, we have cool operation names ourselves.
To lure the Marmota into a canyon.
Maximilian doesn't have the only cool ones. Although Maiden's Shield does not sound nearly as cool as Steel Scythe. Just saying. So just blow it up.
So we're the bait.
What else is new?
Unfortunately,
it's time to just... So we're just gonna throw a bunch of mines at it? Just blow the fucker up? Okay, sure.
Once they get out on open land, there's no stopping them. It has to happen in that gully.
A land dreadnought. Still can't even imagine.
Vulcan.
Alicia, what's wrong? You look kind of down.
I'm gonna just go ahead and take a wild guess and say the whole Selvaria dying thing and her last words kind of had a big impact on Alicia. Well, time for me to go blow up a battleship by myself. See ya.
Highness, the Empire's dreadnought approaches at great speed.
Thank you.
The Royal Guard and militia were deployed in a tandem operation, but the outlook is grim.
It's not great, Your Highness. Everything's bad.
We shall join them on the
It's a giant battleship. Oh, it's bad.
Royal armaments and tell the castle guard to assemble outside.
Your Highness, where do you intend to go?
I cannot idly sit atop a throne while the nation crumbles.
Yeah, Cordelia's cool. She's one of those royals who do something. I like those kind of characters.
Ah, yes, but that would be inconvenient, Highness. I ask you, make no foolish choices.
But what? Is Borg actually a huge scumbag?
You are a precious bargaining chip, alive.
Yeah, he is. Fucking shocker there. With that mustache and that goatee and that voice? No shit, he's a scumbag.
To the Empire, then?
Perish the thought, dear princess.
Okay, where are, like, the princess's fucking guards during this whole, like, during his whole spiel? Huh? Wait, why didn't she have, like, bodyguards who just, like, immediately pop him in the face while he's saying all this shit? No? Not a single one. Not a single, like, royal bodyguard is just there saying, like, that's not gonna happen. You should probably step down, Prime Minister. Nothing? Really? Okay, fine. Fuck it. You wanna know what the most confusing thing about this whole situation is? You can still get commendations from her! And she acts like nothing's wrong! Gameplay and story segregation, I get, but that seems like it's pushing it a little bit. I mean, I guess, you know, you can't prevent people from getting their trophies, but it's like... Really? You'd think, like, you'd have a soldier saying, the princess is currently occupied, but she wanted me to give you this. No? We'll get to it. It still fucking confuses the shit out of me. Whatever. Anyway, we're upgrading our weapons as usual. Going through the usual rigmarole. Seems kind of like a pointless endeavor considering I just more or less use the ZM-Car8 for all of my problems. But, you know, you gotta give all your other soldiers something to use.
All set for you, bro. It's done. Here you go, bro. All done.
I don't think I've used a sniper in, like... I think I might have used Marina, like, once.
Perfect, bro.
Once this entire game. That's maybe about it. I don't think I've ever used snipers, like, hardly at all during this entire game.
It's done.
I think I probably have used Lancers more than snipers. That's the messed up thing. God. They just get no use from me.
All done.
Again, because ZM-Car8 just kind of covers all my bases.
All set for you, bro. It's done. Here you go, bro. All done. All set for you, bro. It's done.
Can we upgrade the Shamrock and the Edelweiss? Yes, we can.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
Even though I have barely used either tank. Even though I said I'm going to be using Zaka a lot. Like I said he was going to get some work done. I don't know.
This one's perfect, bro.
I mean, I haven't really seen much need to use Zaka. I like Zaka a lot. But I just haven't seen much need for it to use him.
It's done. This one's perfect, bro.
I want to talk about Valkyrie Revolution. I'm looking forward to that game, even though it's been getting a few negative reviews online. Apparently, people are not entirely happy that it kind of strays away from the gameplay of the original Valkyria Chronicles. And it's also pretty short, from what I've heard. But, you know, I'm still hopeful of it. You know, it looks pretty cool. I like kind of the story. Like, it doesn't harm the story of Welkin or Alicia or any of the other characters from Valkyria Chronicles. It's its own thing. You know, and I'm gonna judge it based on its own merits.
All set for you, bro.
But I think it looks pretty cool. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know, a sucker for swords and melee weapons and stuff like that. But, you know, doesn't look bad. I guess I'll find out whenever I finally get the game. And I'm sure I'll be doing a series on that whenever I finally finish up Valkyria Chronicles. And again, if I haven't mentioned this before, I'm getting pretty close to the end of this series. There's just a few more chapters left. And of course, the DLC stuff.
Here you go, bro. All done. Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man.
So yeah, that whole explosive rail car, you know, that was all us. Doesn't matter. Nah. Selvaria blew that shit up. Oh, General Damon was lost in the blast. What a shame. Oh. Who could possibly replace that horrible, horrible man? No one will miss him. Who gives a shit? Good riddance. General Damon was an asshole. No one liked him. Apparently in the anime, whenever, after Isara died, Welkin put like a Darkson blanket on top of the Edelweiss, and General Damon lost his shit. Like, because apparently he's, not only was he a huge asshole, he's also a huge racist against Darksons. And he lost his shit because there was a friggin' Darkson blanket on top of a Galleon tank. So, you know, don't feel too bad that he's gone. Hopefully we'll be able to turn this around, since we've gotten rid of, you know, some of the chaff from the Galleon army.
So, come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund? Come back and see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
For once, aged Quentin Flynn teaches us Awaken All, which is basically Awaken Potential, but for all your units. It's awesome. About time we get this ultimate order.
Well, what is your decision?
And it hardly costs any experience at all, considering this is all we're going to be using experience for anyway.
I hope my orders can assist you in saving the nation. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
So as I mentioned before, we can go to the audience hall and get more commendations. And Cordelia has no problems, clearly. She's not even saying, Welkin, Prime Minister Borg has gone crazy. There he is. Go get him. Shoot him in the face. He's a traitor. None of that.
It's an honor.
Like, what? Is he just hiding behind a freaking, like, banner going like, yee, I'm evil. Whatever. You know, no freaking... No justice so far. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll get his due eventually.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Alright, so that'll about do it for this update. In the next update, DLC time! We get to hang out with Edie, and we get to learn more about Selvaria. Ooh. We get to see things from the other side of the war. And get a kick-ass reward for finishing it, too. And maybe learn more about a certain soldier we've been running into a lot. Alright, until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next update. Until then, see ya.